I want to start the Jeep up. It's 2002 Jeep TJ. I've had a Supercharger on it now for about 4 weeks. I've already ran it once today, so it's not going to be a complete cold start off. I do have a little slight tick in the back of the motor, shocker. But this is a startup. So starts up nice and clean. As you can see, my gauges, everything's working properly. We are in an open loop right now with a piggyback. It's adjusting everything to the air mixture. So right now, you see we're in vacuum. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I cut that light off. You can see it's in vacuum there. So the motor pulls a pretty good vacuum. It's not bad. This Jeep's got 33-inch tires, a 4-inch lift, and a wicked little light that's got a mind of its own up here. Shocker. But anyway, so this is the Supercharger here. It's an Eaton style Supercharger, John Bond performance. You can see it, you know, Jeep runs pretty smooth. You'll start hearing my tick in the back there, maybe in a minute. I put a little Marvel mystery oil in there this last oil change about 200 miles ago, just to see if it helps kind of alleviate that tick a little bit. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. But as you can see, it runs pretty good. The Supercharger really comes online at about 2,500 to 3,000 RPMs in third gear is just a monster. Before this thing, it was okay. The 4.0 is a little, you know, it's a little torquey on the low end in the first and second gear range anyway. As you can start hearing, you hear it ticking a little bit there in the back. So, but this is a good little kit. It runs real smooth. It provides a lot of power in the mid-range. You're going to wind up real quick in first and second, but man, when you get into second gear and into third, that's when this thing brings it on, and I mean brings it on heavy. You're looking at this has got a 12-pound pulley. I mean, excuse me, it's got an 8-pound pulley, but it's tuned to 5 pounds only right now. It comes with a split-second fuel timing calibration. It all plug and play, man, so there's no splicing of wires or anything like that. Plugs in the vacuum unit. It's all plug and play. It's yeah, it's a real fluid kit. It's real good. It runs real well. It runs real well, this motor. Now, the reason why I got it and put it on this motor is this motor's got 16,000 miles on it, but I've got a new 4.0 that's slightly stroked. It's going to have a lot higher flowing heads. So when I get the new 4.0, what I will be doing is pulling a 12-pound boost pulley on that, and there goes the lifter. It actually filled itself up. So I'll be putting a 12-pound pulley on this. Now, the new motor should pull where they're kind of guesstimating about 585 horsepower, somewhere in there. So, excellent kit, John Bond Performance. I highly suggest you check him out. He custom engineers these. It's very smooth, and he's really nice to work with, guys. He really worked with me a lot. I had a lot of questions. As you can see, you know, Jeep runs real smooth. I have no problems. You know, like I said, I got that tick back there, but it goes away, you know, 2 or 3 minutes into my warm-up. So we'll look at the boost. See if I can kind of pull the light off this thing just a little bit so you can see it. So there we go. So you know, it don't build a lot of boost until you really get on it. Really, you're looking at third gear. Third gear is where it's, I mean, third and fourth, this thing used to be a dog. It had no, I mean, the fifth gear was horrible. I was always searching for fourth going up hills. Not anymore. It really helped this motor out a lot, especially highway driving. And it's just it's really a monster when in low gear anyway, and it's even worse now. This thing wants to wind up and shoot you out like a rocket, especially when it gets in the boost there. So like I said, that tick makes me nuts, but you know, about 3 minutes into your warm-up, it goes away and don't come back till you, of course, you decide to let it set overnight or a long period of time. So I'm gonna shut this off. You know, I'll post this back up. Hear it open up a little bit. So I'll do it one more time, see if you can hear it. So I use the same cold air intake I had on it. I just it was shortened up there. I brought it back over here because I got a vented hood up there, so the water was leaking in on it. But yeah, just, you know, it's actually a really good little kit. Highly recommend it. So check it out, John Bond Performance. I'll post a couple other videos later with me actually driving, doing some launches and stuff when I get a new kit, clutch kit in here. This clutch kit's a factory kit that came on this Jeep, so I don't want to throw it out too soon. My wife will kill me because I spent so much on this thing. So anyway, I'll put a couple videos up whenever when I do some you know, acceleration and stuff like that. All right, thanks guys.